You, Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record, as I have been doing since the end of August 2023, and today is the 3rd of June 2024. And according to my calculations, it's been 300 days. It's been 300 days precisely that you have kidnapped my brother from my care and are holding him hostage in one of your own care facilities or one of your proxy agent facilities. And I've been leaving you daily messages asking you to contact me to explain to me what legal framework that you've used. And only subsequently, after persisting in this matter, only recently last week, you've told me that there's a DOLS in place, a deprivation of liberty order, which is there is no such thing as far as I'm concerned, because there were no court proceedings. You've simply falsified records to achieve this objective. I've left you daily messages. I've explained to you exactly what's been happening every single day. That my brother's been gone. I've been explaining to you, exasperated, explaining to you that we're going to lose a care home that I've been providing care services for him with, and you've sat back and watched this. And is this not negligent and neglectful? The reason I'm going the main milestone today is that after 300 days of kidnapping my brother, I've been able to go see him today. I don't believe you're at work today, Monday, the 3rd of June 2023, but your manager Mohammed Fayaz has instructed the care home to allow me to visit my brother today, and I've seen him for the first time after 300 days, and he was in a very disheveled state. No wonder you're telling me not to record him or photograph him in any way, because the reality is that he was in a very disheveled state. He's not had a shave or a haircut for a long time. I've managed to work with the care home manager to give him a shave, cut his hair today, and trim his beard that's not been trimmed properly. He's clearly not been, and the clothes that he was wearing were very disheveled clothes that he was wearing. I'm very, very alarmed and distressed at seeing him like this. He's equally alarmed and distressed being there. He wanted me to take him out of there. You're holding him against his will. I've clearly explained to you on numerous occasions that you are now officially bankrupt, because it's £1 million a day. That's £300 million so far that I've charged you for, and is accumulating on a daily basis because of your simple failure, negligence, and villainy and tyranny against the evilness that you're committing against me. So here we are. 300 days later, what have you achieved? What objectives have you achieved? You've simply utilized the situation of you abused your position. You've lied about me neglecting my brother, when the reality was that I was calling you up every single day and lodged a formal complaint against you. And in retaliation, you've done this. You called the police upon me, and you've had me arrested, put on bail conditions, psychologically and emotionally torturing me as you have been doing. This is completely ridiculous. And now every time I'm leaving you a message, you're refusing to engage with me, refusing to speak with me. You continue to act with impropriety against myself and my brother. My brother's clearly not you're clearly not looked after his welfare, because he's alarmed and distressed by being there. He's begging me to take him with him today, and I explained to him I couldn't take him. And but the bottom line is that how are you exactly going to pursue neglect charges against me? I remind myself now, I'm not only not on a bail condition now, that I don't even have any charges brought against me as yet, and no doubt you will instruct the police to bring charges against me, and then also commission the services of the Crown Prosecution Service. No doubt, or on the alternative, you can choose to prosecute me yourself as you did last time, but it's getting very, very difficult for you to do so now, when the reality of the situation is unfolding, and you have basically clearly deprived us of our freedom and liberty, and are torturing us, and continue to degrade and humiliate me by forcing me to leave voice messages to you when you refuse to answer those voice messages. I've sent you daily emails. You know my email address. You could easily respond to that. You can respond to engage with me at any time, but you're choosing not to do so. You're putting me into this anxious and anxiety position, and sitting back and laughing at us, no doubt, and taking pleasure from our human suffering. Is this why you are collecting council tax? Is this why you are collecting benefits on behalf of my brother to torture us to death? This is completely ridiculous. ridiculous. You have no right to detain my brother in the manner that you have done so. You have no right to restrict my communication and contact with my brother. And you know, in hindsight is a wonderful thing, and now it's quite clearly evident that you had commissioned the services of both my brother Adalat and my niece Shagufta to poison us a year ago, I believe in November 2022, so you could gain an advantage over us. You've also instructed the DWP to stop my benefit money, and this is all you're doing because you're looking to cover up your own failures and incompetences, and are looking to put me and my brother into a state of perpetual torture, as you have been doing. I've been now in this situation now for 300 days, 300 days of psychological torture at the back of the fact that you had murdered our mother in January 2022. So these are your acts of villainy and tyranny, while you had previously murdered my brother Nazem in September 2014, and my father in June 2009. So it's all yourselves, isn't it? It's all you doing these acts of villainy and tyranny and hiding behind the corporate veil and utilizing my family members as a resource, as one of your proxy agents, so you can look to continue to do acts of villainy.
15 seconds recording time remaining.
Okay, Mr. Browell, the time is getting the better of me once again. I'm leaving you another message asking you to engage with me, to let me know and give me an explanation of the conduct and behavior that you've undertaken now that you've tortured me and my brother for the last 300 days. I've visited my brother for the first time today very apprehensively because I believe you're going to be staging events to entrap me as usual.
Sorry, your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. Message sent. Thank you for calling.